Being honest with you, although I've been playing with Unity for some time now, I haven't really finished any game, even the small one. So it was obvious for me what I need to do. As you might have already guessed from the title, I made the game in just one day, and here's my struggle. The first thing that I did was to plan everything, so I didn't have to worry about what should I do next. If you watched my previous video, you know about the idea for gravity-based minigame. That's exactly what I did. The premise is simple. You are a friendly black hole, trying to save the Earth from incoming meteors, or asteroids, who cares, using your mass to attract them and bend their paths. Too many asteroids crash onto planet explodes and you dead. Too many asteroids end up inside your black hole implodes and you dead too. Now, let's get into coding gravity system. Object 1 has a mass. It finds every object with the same attractor component and registers their masses. Calculate distance between itself and every other object. Now do some multiplication, some dividing, and boom! Thanks to Newton, we have a game now. But not exactly. I placed a very simple Earth-like planet in the middle of my scene, created a black hole and a way to control it, add to that asteroid, tweak some mass values, and we have a game. Kinda. Let's make some system that will spawn asteroids randomly off screen. I believe there is easier and more efficient way to do this, let me know in the comments how stupid I am, but I did it like this. Every time the asteroid is spawned, the random float value between 0 and 1 gets created. Then I check if it's smaller than 3.3 or greater than 6.6, or is it something in the middle. That would spawn asteroid on the left, right, or below the screen, more or less respectively. Now I just set a timer and voila, we have a spawn system. But for my game to at least pretend that it is fun, I need to add a score system. Inside Asteroid Life script that I made, I wrote position check, so when asteroid flies beyond boundaries, it gets destroyed and we gain points. At this time I let my brother playtest the game and he played a bit with the values. The results of his experiments, if you will be shown on the screen. After that I created simple life system which damages you whenever asteroid hits you or the planet and display current health on the screen. When that number gets to 0, you guessed it, you're dead. Great, does this mean that I have game now? Well, yes and no. You have the main mechanic, but it lacks a bit polish. So let's make some game assets. By that I mean 2 rocks made in Blender that I colored using color palette consisting of just pixels. Having that done and replacing previous models with the new ones, the game looks a bit better. It didn't have to have starting screen, but I like to pretend that this is a professional project, so I started working on it. I placed the planet in the middle, make it to rotate, added moon and also make it to rotate, but around the planet this time. Rotation is great, so I made camera orbit around the planet as well, but this scene looks empty. So I added some stars, 3000 of them to be precise. I made them so whenever you load the game, each star will be placed in random rotation around the planet. After adding play button, a simple tutorial panel, which is very buggy but who cares, and the title, my title screen is done. Mom, can I go now? Is my game finished? I have to pee. No, you still need to add audio. I have never ever added a single audio file to my project so far, and I have to admit, it's more complicated than I expected. Thanks to Bracky's amazing tutorial on how adding audio to your game works, I downloaded some license-free music and sounds, added it to the game, and here we go! My first ever game is completed, in just one day. I know it's very simple, but still I'm proud of myself. I'll probably share the game somewhere, so look up the link in the description below. Thanks you all for watching. See you on Tuesday in part 3 of my dev struggles, but don't expect that I will make it in time. To the next time.